my channel. So today I'm here with another take 5 for you. This month it was Vicky's turn to choose the prompts, and the 5 prompts were: make marks with something that is not an art supply, use colouring pencils, use an image from a magazine, sprays, and the colour purple. So this is one of the prompts done right here because I end up deciding to use this magazine illustration. I've had it in my stash for a little while, just waiting for the right time to use it, and today was the day. I was feeling the colours and I really liked the image, so that's what I based the page on. Other than this image, I didn't know what else I wanted to put onto the page, so I kind of just had to wing it all the way through. I also had this image from a magazine page that I thought I might use as well as the picture on the right, but eventually I decided that it didn't really fit, the colours didn't go together. Here you can see I just didn't know what to do. Again, just trying to grab different bits of paper, trying to figure out where I was going with the page. And in the end I decided just to move the image off, cover some of the page with gesso, and to apply the gesso I used an old card, so that is my using something that isn't an art supply prompt done, and it also created some really nice texture on the page. Hopefully you can see the texture here that the card has created by scraping the gesso across. I really like it, it's natural, and I didn't have to try too hard to achieve it. So I decided to grab my watercolors because again I wasn't sure where to go from here, and I decided to start with the colour purple because that is one of the prompts. So again, that was one more of the prompts done. I just had to do 2 more of the prompts. I also decided to put blue in there because there was some blue on the illustration piece that I cut out, so I thought it would go really well, and I just didn't want anything too precise because the image was quite clean and straight, so I didn't want the background to be the same. I wanted it to be quite loose and flowy. I decided to keep the background quite soft. I didn't want any harsh colours because the illustration piece is quite pastel, so I didn't want the background to take away from the image. Somehow I had to include the pencil prompt. Again, I wasn't sure how to do this, so I was kind of like figuring some stuff out in my head, and then I decided to scrap some of the ideas I had to begin with and just go ahead and put my quote in. decided to keep the quote quite loose and sketchy, and once I'd put the quote in, that's when I really started to just flow with the page, and I really enjoyed the process of it. I decided to add some florals around the quote, just some really simple leaves, and I really felt this added to the page and kind of shaped it all together. It just kind of grounded everything. So my last prompt was sprays, and I didn't really want to spray the gold everywhere onto the page, so I decided to kind of cheat a little bit and to unscrew the cap and flick the spray onto the page instead. I really hope you've enjoyed watching the process. I had a lot of fun doing this month's page. If you liked it too, then please give me a big thumbs up because it really helps the channel. If you're not already, then please consider subscribing, and also don't forget to go over and check out all the other Take 5 ladies. They're all incredible, and it is really fun to see all the different pages that have been created from the same 5 prompts. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!